this is your girl Chris back in the building with another reading. I hope all is well. We're going to go ahead and jump into why we're here today, which is a reading on Chrisean Rock and Blueface. I know you guys are concerned about it. I am too. I'm watching this in real time on social media, and it is a complete train wreck. She's they're either fighting or drinking. Blueface looks like he's wasted. She looks like she's wasted. And now she's saying that they're pregnant. And he announced shortly thereafter, it ain't my baby. You done slept with 10 men. I don't know what you've been doing, child. So we're going to get into this reading today and just to see what's the energy around the relationship. I am using the this particular tarot deck today. All right. It's called the Gold Foil Tarot. These cards are very slippery. So you may not see me kind of split, but more shuffle, okay? Because they're they're very slippery. So if you decide to get them, just know they're falling in and out of your hands all day. Now, I wrote some stuff down here so you'll hear me shuffling on the side, but I did write some stuff down about, what's really going on. From the surface, it just feels like they're in over their head. The relationship has become extremely toxic. I feel she does love Blueface. I really do. It's a very soul tie-ish type energy that I feel from them. I don't feel that he doesn't care about her, but I don't feel that he feels the same way that she feels about him, right? If that makes sense. He's still, of course, associated with his baby's mom, which is what's her name? Jaden. He's still dealing with her, probably with other people. And he's alleging that Chrisean has dealt with 10 different people in the last year. So he's not sure who that baby's for. So the first thing we're going to look at is if she's even pregnant. Because I also seen something that his mom wrote saying that she didn't believe it, right? And if Chrisean Rock was pregnant, she would get off the internet. I honestly wish his mama would get off the internet even if Chrisean Rock weren't pregnant. Because this is too much involvement in your son's life. What I just said, the cards are running off already, right? So the first question I have here is, these cards are coming out already talking about Blueface. So let's just start with him. He is showing up in his energy, and I don't know if you can see it as he's dealing with her, but I can certainly see it. It's here in his King of Cups, Hermit, and Three of Pentacles. He's kind of over it. He's getting over it. Now, that doesn't mean he'll still here and there go back and deal with her and they'll be dealing with each other. But he's getting to a point to where he's kind of getting over Chrisean Rock. That means over the drama, over the tension. And he's not innocent either. He's the King of Cups. So this is him sending the mixed signals. This is him being double dealing. This is him being moody, him being dishonest. Like I said before, I feel that Chrisean loves him, but I do not feel he loves or that he's in love with Chrisean Rock. That's just how I see it. His King of Cups is proof in that, right? He does have the Hermit card. People are in his ear. Not just his mom, not just his manager, but there are really truly people are concerned about what they're seeing and what's going on. So hence the reason why you have that Hermit energy there, because people are trying to give him some guidance. Like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you're derailing your career. You're derailing your brand. Like, y'all out here fighting, just imagine they got people who are willing to work with them like Zeus. But then there are other things he could be missing out on, business opportunities because of this situation he's in. So there are other people besides his mom and Blueface, besides his mom and Whack 100 that are in his ear talking about this is going too far. This relationship is out of hand, right? I'm going to be honest. It's on both sides. Since Chrisean and Blueface have been together, they have pulled each other down. It's not about I pull you down, you pull me down. They've pulled themselves down being in this relationship. There's also, too, this toxic element that's here. This is about becoming this. They're very combustible together. It's a lot of conflict energy. And this is also, too, has a lot to do with the fact that they're both very immature. They're adults and they're young adults, but they're very immature in how they handle things and how they do things. So, but they also, too, look what they have in the back of their hand. The Lover's card. This means I don't feel, and this is nothing set in stone. People have the right to change their mind. I don't feel it is over 100%. I don't feel it's over 100%. This talks about them continuing to make choices to connect with each other, whether it's in public or behind the scenes, right? They have a true attachment for each other, to each other, and towards each other. And this talks about their sexual chemistry. This talks about their lust for each other. This talks about just having a true connection. So I don't feel he's totally done with Chrisean, but I'm not saying that I feel like he's getting tired of it and he's being advised, but at the same time, he's still dealing with her in some way. So I don't feel like it's over yet. I don't feel like it's just totally over yet, right? So let's ask the this next question. Like, he shows in his King of Cups, he's not in love with her like that. So let's just get another message around. How does Blueface really feel? Why is he with her? I guess that's the $1 million question, and we can all assume. Like, ooh, I told y'all these cards be falling, Sham. Why is he with her? So we're gonna take these here. So the question was, why is he with Chrisean? Well, let's look at this. He has the King of Cups now. He has the 4 Cups, and then he has the 3 of Wands. And these cards are so slippery, and I'm gonna deal with one more. Hey, you know, if we can make this something, we can make this something. This talks about, hey, Chrisean Rock is a viral moment. Chrisean Rocks keep people talking. We talk about Chrisean Rock and Blueface more than Blueface was on in his own career. So there's an element of, I do like this girl. I'm attracted to this girl. I do have some love for this girl. But then there's also this element here with that there's also this element here, which is what? I'm trying to make sure, you know, we out there, we making money together, we doing things together. You know, crazy in love, Blueface and Chrisean, or Chrisean and Blueface, right? That's what that talks about. But again, it's met with your intentions are not pure, right? When you have that King of Cups and then that 4 Cups in the behind the energy, that's talking about you have false heart energy. Even though you showing, it's confusing because, and that's why Chrisean Rock could get confused, because it can mirror love, but it's met with false intentions, right? It's met with false intention, a false heart. So even though she's placing him on this pedestal, she's still, I care about you. I'm doing all these girlfriend things with you. Girlfriend-like things with you. You're around my people. You know, I'm putting you on. We getting money together. We having sex together. We woo, 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 woo. But it's not his true heart. She's not his true heart. That's what that talks about, right? Also, too, we're going to make money together. Let's be real, right? We have a goal. We have an agenda. We're going to make it. Let's parlay on this situation as long as we can. 3 of Wands energy, right? Nobody, you know, but at the same time, it is hurting his brand. It hurts him because, you know, she comes out, she came out with the swinging and the fighting and the going, right? Where he had an established brand, where his brand is being affected by it. But there's a little bit of both going on. He doesn't have in his energy. They decided to capitalize on it, right? That's resources coming through. You know, people talking about us. Let's get out there. Let's make some money. Let's make it popular. Let's make it happen. So I just feel like, you know, I hate to say this, and I really hate to say this. It's almost like a pimp that fell in love with one of his hoes. You know, like that's just the energy it gives me, guys. I promise you, it's like a pimp that fell in love with one of his hoes. Yeah, you know, period, point blank. So let's go ahead and get into the next question. Like, how is Chrisean, when he really, like when Blueface really pulls the trigger on her, right? Because she was being all brave last night. You know, I don't need you, and I'm good, and this, that, and the third. If he really pulls the trigger on this relationship, what is going to be her energy when he really does this, Spirit? Give me the energy around Chrisean Rock. One thing about these cards, they do like fall out. Whew, she got some Empress energy coming out of here. Okay, Mama, you might want to start preparing to get off that internet. Unless something happens some unfortunate situation happens, you might want to prepare to stop clicking about going, Twitter fingers on Chrisean Rock and your son. So what is she going to do if something happens with them? She has in her energy. She definitely will, of course, this talks about she'll be hurt, right? This talks about having to nurture yourself. This talks about having to like accept the obvious. But this is small. What I'm seeing here, she's got pregnancy energy here, y'all. Right? She has a pregnancy energy coming through here, right here. Empress energy. So I don't know what mom is talking about, but mama, you might want to get off the internet. And Blueface, for you don't know if this is your child. If she does, this pregnancy does, and I say does because pregnancies are very fickle fatal. And especially what she got going on with the drinking and the partying, this and that, right? Nothing's set in stone. But Blueface, this kind of looks like this is connected to you, sir, because this Ten of Cups, this Ten of Pentacles, Empress and Pentacles energy, this is somebody that she's been very committed to, too, in her Page of Pentacles energy, right? Her Page of Swords, she's very clear about who her baby's father is, baby. Okay? Period, point blank. And you are the person that comes back here where you are this is the same card you had before, which is you are the one she's acquainting with, right? You are the one that Spirit is saying is accepted in his energy. So mama might want to get off the internet, right? Because she does have Empress energy for Blueface, and Blueface might want to get to the reality that Chrisean may be pregnant for him because of what's going on here and in here, okay? So that's what it definitely shows. Now, she does have the Four of Cups in her energy. It does show that if this pregnancy goes to fruition, he will accept the baby. He will accept the baby. Now, it may be met with some resistance energy. Again, she got to take the DNA, prove this, that, and the third. But it eventually shows up it shows up as an acceptance. Acceptance of the baby, acceptance of the test. She can technically do the test. This is 1 to 3 or 4 months. So it shows she doesn't have to have the baby before she can prove that the baby is his. If, again, I'm just contingency upon the pregnancy. She shows in her energy, and I'm going to show you the Ten of Pentacles. This is actually, Ten of Pentacles represents what? For all of my people that love tarot, this refers to children. Okay? Creation of children. This refers to pregnancy. All right? Even the Page of Pentacles could also be a reference towards children, but it also refers to, and I don't know why I'm like I can't talk. It also refers to a person that's bringing someone into life. Fruits. Bearing the fruit, right? All I have to say here is get ready to get off the internet, mom, if she really is pregnant. If she really brings this into fruition, because she definitely shows pregnancy here. And get ready, get ready. Period, point blank. Will she have the easiest time if she continues through with this pregnancy? On the back of her hand, that shows, some burdens, right? It talks about burdens. People want to know, like, if she will be a good mother. This represents if she continues it this way, then she will be a good mother. This represents, accomplishing it, taking responsibility, trying to change the way she is, laying a plan for herself. A lot of us, Chrisean reminds me so much of Joyce, what's her name? Who was with Stevie J? Jocelyn. It reminds me of the same toxic situation. And then when they broke up, Stevie J and Jocelyn, he claimed that the baby wasn't his and Bonnie Bella was. And look at Jocelyn. She's continuing to flourish and she continues to grow. She looks like a pretty good mom. And I mean, we assumed, of course, that Jocelyn was doing more than just drinking, right? Like heavy drugs. So Chrisean has the capability of doing the same thing. Right? It's not how you start sometimes, it's how you finish. So it does show in her energy that she can make a switch and a change for the betterment of herself. All right? It won't be easy, it will be a struggle, but it definitely says she can do it. All right? She has let's see what we got here. Well, some of these cards are similar, so we're going to shuffle them again. Is this girlfriend, the baby mama, what's her name? Jaden? Is she this unbothered? I mean, like, how do you sit back and just allow this your baby daddy, who you have 2 kids with, to just run amok with another woman's. Like, you either are just, you're part of the scheme, or you are just no self-esteem. Part of the scheme or no self-esteem, right? Is this woman, what's her name? Jaden Alexis. Does she truly, like, is she this unbothered by all of this that's going on? Is she truly unbothered? I don't think she's truly unbothered. She has in her energy the Knight of Wands. She really wants Blueface. She wants him. She wants him to choose, right? She has in her energy, I want him to choose. I want him to make a decision. I want him to be with his family. I want him to do the right thing. Who would woman want her man running around with another woman, kissing, making TV shows and all that? You can also say she's looking at it like he's making money. He's doing what he got to do to get up. He's hustling, right? That could also be affected too. Well, he's hustling. He's making money. But does she deep down inside love this idea? No. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. No, nobody likes that. That talks about my foundation is not solid, right? Now if this girl, Chrisean is really pregnant. Now we got a whole nother situation going on here, right? At the end of the day, I say Chrisean really pregnant, and guess what falls on the back of the hand? The Sun card on the back, right? She believes it could be possible. Even though the mom is saying it's not possible, she believes it can be possible that she is pregnant, not right? People drink a lot before they're pregnant. People party before they're pregnant. People do a lot before they find out they're pregnant. That's not unusual. Bottom line is, I don't think she's just sitting here just thinking, oh, I don't care, I'm just that bad bitch, I'm just that chick. Girl, you better be either, again, a part of the plan or a part of the foolishness, or you are just that damn, your self-esteem is low. She is bothered by this. She is bothered by this. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like the ignorance of the situation. She doesn't like how people come to her about the situation. She doesn't like being involved in the situation. There's a lot she rejects of the situation. So she's not just standing here just saying, I accept all of this. She also has in her energy too the fact that this is stressful for her, right? There are times she's thought about leaving, even though she said, I'm standing 10 toes down and I'm in this woo woo woo. There are times she's just like, she's really thought like, should I be in this situation? But she has made her choice and she will stay. This is what it talks about, right? Continue to move forward, making a choice forward. That's what it talks about. But let me say this. This is not easy for her to deal with. It's not. Who would be? You, like I said, you would have to be part of the plan, which you mean allowing your man to be doing all this foolishness for the sake of a coin, or you just have no self-esteem at all. So it looks like that is that. So let me go ahead, and we have seen in the cards several times, and that even looks like the girl Jaden, if she didn't have a C-section, a tube tie, she looks like she can have another baby. It sure does, because she had baby energy in her cards too. All right, I'm not saying right now, but it says that she can. Right after Chrisean if she goes through and everything falls through. And I keep saying that because with pregnancies, they're so delicate. And especially somebody's already drinking and partying and they're not taking care of themselves, anything is just very shaky. I do see a pregnancy energy there. Okay. Is she doing Chrisean Rock? Is she doing more than just drinking? Give me the energy around Chrisean Rock. Has she ever done any type of like drugs? Because she be giving me the appearance of somebody who be really into stuff. There's something about her energy when I ask that question that talks about, yes, there's other things that she's done. I don't know all the pills but it gives me pill energy, right? That's why I said pills. And this is not set in stone. This is, again, just something I'm picking up. She also has it here, right? Again, something where she's dealt, is not something that she does on a constant basis, but it definitely shows something that she's been involved with. That's in her energy. Okay. Again, it's functioning. It's like, something she can take where she can still function. But it definitely shows there are there are times that she's taking other things besides a pill. She has an addiction energy, so she needs to be really careful, because I can see Chrisean Rock, if she doesn't get her addiction under control, I can see her, years later having real issues with it. She has the Eight of Cups in her energy too. That Eight of Cups can mean also too in the next 1 to 8 months. Her, and this is coincides with her time frame. Her getting some heartbreak energy around her, having a tower moment with and having to walk away. So there's something about a tower moment coming her way in the next 1 to 8 months, and heartbreak. All right, and this is in reference to this relationship. I'm telling you, he gives me the vibes, and even in his cards, in his messages, of he's kind of getting over the relationship. He's kind of separating himself, and it shows walking away, heartbreak, and that him walking away will have to push her to walk away in a Tower card. No baby holds a man. I hope people stop thinking that's true, right? What made her decide that she's gonna go forward with this pregnancy as opposed to the others? Ooh. Child. World card. She wants to keep the baby. Ooh. Well, when you feel like you're losing somebody, right? A lot of times, again, that's why I was just saying, the baby does not keep a situation. Bringing that pregnancy to fulfillment or to fruition, to completion, right? That does not mean you're going to attach to this man for the rest of your life. You may attach to him in terms of getting him to pay support and be committed in that way. But that doesn't hold somebody. This is in an effort to hold a relationship that she feels is falling apart. She has Star card energy here. Again, that talks about feeling insecure, feeling not loved, feeling discouraged, feeling faithless by the relationship. She also has another message here, and that talks about feeling his lack of commitment towards her. So that talks about she's feeling the pull away. She's feeling the difference in his energy. So this could represent too, right? Wanting to hold on to this have pregnancy energy, go forward with this, because she feels probably, and I'm gonna say this, all the times before they had this pregnancy, it had an abortion, they were still in sync with each other, dealing with each other. They had their little bump in the road, kept it moving. But this time it feels different. It feels like he's just kind of pulling away. He's kind of getting over it, and he's back in his King of Pentacles energy. This King of Pentacles represent him also doing drug use too. Potential drug use. This also talks about him, even though we see her in public and we always see her striking out, it also represents he could also be striking out on her. They could be physical with each other. That's what that represents too. Their relationship rebuilding and getting strong, and them together in 3 years from now, I just don't see it, right? I see that the relationship is going to slowly pull away. Are they doing this for ratings for their show? Give me the energy around Chrisean and Blueface. Because you always got to check, is this real? He has a lot of real, I'm sick of you energy here. But is this for the show too? And I don't think it's for the show. It really is. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of the drama, the confusion, the obstacles. I'm tired of this person to be in my life. I'm tired of all this drama. I feel like sometimes my life is, and again, they have violence in their energy. So I mean, it's tiring after a while for people. That's tiring. All right. All right. So this is the end of the road for me. Even if Chrisean is really pregnant for Blueface, will Blueface mom stay out of it? I don't even know her name. She's beautiful though. Will she stay out of it? Will she stay out of Blueface's business? No. This talks about she's unpredictable, right? She could totally turn around and say, well, I was going to stay out of it, but since you 91981 who wanted I deliver? Okay. She might bring it to the table. So even though she said I might stay off the internet, that might not be true. Okay? Here, point blank. All right. I think that is it for me. Will Blueface revive his career? Stop being known for fighting in the streets, getting in trouble for jail. Will he be known? Will he get back into his music? Give me a creative bug. There's a lot of doubt and emptiness in that question. So he has a lot of, when you look at his messages here, this just represents his career is kind of really falling off. Too many issues, too much, again, no more known for your baby mama drama. You're fighting Chrisean. You're in trouble with the law. They had some other stuff I saw on, I think, academics, where it was another fight that broke out, even though you've been warned by the judge. You have also another message here that represents too just your career. Like, even if he puts something out, it doesn't take off, right? I'm not saying he couldn't put anything out, but it talks about his lack of achievement in his music. And then in his energy, in his emperor, he's not disciplined enough. So it's I hate when people say she pulled him down and he pulled her down. They pull themselves down. You make a choice, right? Undisciplined. I always call the emperor the undisciplined leader, right? The person that he's walking chaos, right? He has anger management issues. He can be cruel in his way, all right? He can be poor in his discipline towards his music. He's not focused on the right thing. Even before Chrisean Rock came in the picture, he had a house full of girls fighting. This is Blueface, right? This is what he does. He just went and found a girl who liked to fight. Pure point blank. So this is the end of the road for me. I'm over it. This is your girl Chris. Chrisean, baby, listen, you're beautiful. You're worthy. You know, you can do this. You can change the way you live in. You can stop this behavior. It's sad to see. It's sad to see somebody doing this. A young, beautiful black woman do this to themselves. It's almost like watching somebody. You know, you see those women on, you know, that you could tell they used to be beautiful and they had a hard life and they don't have teeth in their mouth. Their skin is all messed up. They look like that could be you in 20 years from now. Like, you have the opportunity to stop where you are, take a different pathway, separate yourself from this toxic situation. You're on the internet having sex. You're on the internet fighting. You're on the internet going down the wrong path. You know, and it's like you have so much going for yourself besides that. You need to wake up before it's too late. And especially if you decide to really bring this baby into the world, like, you got to do it for you. You're not just yourself anymore. You got to do it for your baby. So I hope and I pray that, you know, people say she don't need no baby. She don't need. Sometimes babies are a real blessing. And she does have in her energy the willingness to make a difference, right? The Ten of Wands is, you know, making it's not easy, but it makes people, you know, even a person in jail, even a person on drugs, a lot of times kids are the driving force for them to get better too. They got to do it for themselves, and sometimes it be their kids, you know. So I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching. This is your girl Chris Blue Nola. I didn't intend for it to be this long. Stay blessed, stay encouraged, and empowered. This definitely seems like a situation is brewing to me. Okay. So yeah, and his mama says she gonna stay off the internet, but I don't know about that. Peace and blessings. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, drop your drop your feedback below. Tell me how you feel. I am running a $50 special for January at BlueNolaTarot.com, BlueNolaTarot.com. Have a great night. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye.